right, back. Same date. Time is 15:10. 3:10 for my civilian show. Excuse me. I'm eating a donut. All right, so see that lit up portion of the sky? So that mushroom cloud that's viewed earlier had an asteroid that was over the top of it, and that whole deal brought rain. It's a very big thunderstorm coming from the west, and I'm facing south. That's east. That's the top of it. The front of it is over my head already. Right, south, and that's the rest following behind it. So yeah, it's getting real out here. The first thing to come through is the asteroids, then the bigger asteroid, which I don't think it's a planet. I think it's just a big asteroid, and then the rest brought a big storm. So I'll come back and kind of get a visual on it. But I got my window camera catching all the activity. So y'all hang tight. Poof. All right, back, same date. Time is 1600. Got an asteroid right here. Right there. Now it's cloudy, it rained. Got a lot of asteroids. Here also. Hang tight. It's got a lot of asteroids that intersected with the sun. There's an asteroid right here too. You can see it. Circumference of it. One right here in the opening. Black clouds. And like I said, this one right here. A lot. Right here also. This is real pronounced. These are all asteroidal bodies passing by. Probably moons also. One right here. So they pretty much intersected all over each other and brought this big storm with them. They're all probably more than likely intersecting around each other, but also flowing at the same rate, direction rather, rate and direction. While swirling around each other, which conjured up this storm. I think we're at the epicenter of the storm because it went that way. That's south. Yeah. So it's like a big spatial hurricane. It passed over, stirred up some of the Earth's atmosphere, and now we're at the epicenter of it. You can tell by the way that everything's spinning in a cycle. Everything's at a spin. Yep, this is a spin. We're at the center of it. Yep. I can see the circular motion of all the asteroids. And there's a tail, so there's a head, tail. Another section right there, body. Another one. Right here, another one's got a tail behind it. Above my head is a swirl. And the big one. Yep. So we're at the epicenter of we're at the eye of a spatial hurricane with the asteroids just swirling around. I don't see how the sun didn't get affected. This is awesome. All right, hang tight. All right, back. Same date, time is 17:45, 5:45 for my civilians. I'm in Midlothian, and one of my planets is literally, you can see this sitting over, blocking the sun out, and I'm looking west. My G Pro is catching it, and it's at a concave, so it's catching it really well. Like really, you can't see that. Anyways, catching it like this, but it's more concave. But you can see that this is a plain view, like the way you all see. See the way the cloud is going around? That's the cloud extending around the body, and it's curving. And you see it curving over my head and way back, and it has covered up the sun. So y'all the non-believers and the basic mindsets, you think there's just a cloud sitting over Earth, and that's that. But it's more than that. And it's covering all the way back behind me, like in a sphere. This is the diameter of that planet seen at a flat to us on our basic 2/3 dimensional scale. Like, you can't get no better than that. If we was if we could fly up into, you know, above the clouds, our Earth clouds, and start scaling this thing from without instead of looking at it from within on our ground level, then you start seeing the 3-dimensional prosthetics of it. And again, I'm not gonna stop using big words with little slow brains. It's not my deal. Hang tight. So yeah, you can see all that right there. I'm in a bit of a traffic jam. People are just all over the place. I noticed also with the moon coming and all these asteroids that came in this morning, and I've let a lot of stuff skip over my head because I'm you know, busy working, but my GoPro has been getting it, and I got, you know, not just one GoPro, but I got backups, and they go for hours. So this one will go for 8 hours. Then I'll switch over to my other one, it'll go for 8 hours, and that pretty much covers the whole day, especially depending on what time I start. And then I got my Vivitar, which covers a 10-hour suite. So I can pretty much cover my whole day between all three easily. I think at some point, my next one, they got the 400 SD chips. So my next GoPro I'm gonna get down the road. It'll be way down the road. I'm waiting for the price of it to come down. That thing's expensive. I'll put the 400 chip in there and be able to really get some recordings without me having to worry about it. You know. I just want to show y'all that. It's really interesting. All right, y'all hang tight. Just taking another look. Time is 17:50, 5:50 for my civilians. This asteroid popped out. I'm about to pull over and look at it, but it's chasing this bigger asteroid right here below the sun. See that land terrain, that rocky terrain? That's an asteroid, big asteroid. You got the little one with the tail chasing it, and like I said, the sun's starting to peer out. You can see the rain. It rained really hard here. It's been raining off of what, off and on for 2 hours and some change. So this big asteroid pulled a big planet over, which makes sense. The asteroid was preceding the planet. Then all this hard rain came this alien rain. That's what I call it. And booyah, here we are. Now I'm starting to wrap it up. That's west. I'm facing direct west. And I'm going south. And that's what my south is like. And my east is pretty much that. All right, we'll be back. Hang tight, poop.